Very good morning. Today we are going to discuss about variables in Java. Variables and data type in Java. So let me explain the variable and data types with the help of PowerPoint. So Java variables and data types. Before we are going to see what is meant by variable. Variables is used to store the values. What is variable means? Variable is used to store values. Whenever the user want to access, they can access the variable and the value which is stored in that particular variable. For example, name is equal to Anand. I am typing name is equal to Anand. That means the Anand is the value. It is stored in a particular variable called name. So that is nothing but variable. Variable means it holds the values. The value may be in different types. So value may be a number, value may be a string, value may be a character, value may be a integer, or value may be a float. So here you should understand variable is used to store or hold values. So Java supports different types of variables. So basic data types which supports Java, that is number one is string, and second one is called integer, and third one is called float, and fourth one is called character. Last one is called boolean. So string means when you want to store values. For example, you want to store your name, you have to use the particular thing called string data type. That means the string could be stored inside the double quotes. While string name, if you are writing your name, you have to put that name inside the double quotes. Integer, that means whole numbers. When you want to store whole numbers, you have to use the variable or data type called integer. So another thing, integer means, so without having any decimal point or any value, so only whole number we can use the particular uh, data type called integer. Float. Float means values with decimal point. For example, if you want to say height, so is 6.5 or 5.6 is the height means. So the values with the decimal point can be used or by using the variable called or data type variable called float. Character. When I want to give single character input, for example, true or false, T or F, or yes or no. When you want to give the input as Y or N, yes or no, or true or false, something like that, or I want to store my initial, I have to go for the particular data type called character. That is single character input stored as a value in that particular data type. So that can be mentioned by using single quote. Then Boolean data type, it is used to store the value whether the particular thing is true or false. So here you can see the data types explanation. String, which is used to store text such as hello. When I want to store hello, that hello should be given inside the double quotes. String values are surrounded by double quotes. Then integer, it stores integer, that is whole number without decimals such as 123 or minus 123. Then third data type, float. Float is the data type which stores the floating point numbers with the decimal point, such as 19.99 or minus 19.99. As I said, 5.6. Like that, you can store the values with the decimal point. You can go for that particular data type called float. Then after that, character. When I want to store a single character as input, such as A or capital B, character values are surrounded or stored by using single quotes. Then after that, Boolean, it stores the value with two states. One is true or false. So let me explain this uh, with the help of the Java program. So this is my Java program, public class DTEX3. That is, I am having the class name as DT data type example 3. So I have given the name as DTEX3. Then after that, open flower brace. Then your standard main function syntax in Java, that is public static void main string arguments. Then after that, open flower brace, and here I am, you can see I am using the data type. The first data type which I am going to use, it is called integer. Integer age is equal to 21. So you should remember, in Java always you have to terminate each and every line with the terminator called semicolon. So integer age, when I am declaring any value as integer, I should, you should remember, you, it will not have any decimal point here. So it's a whole number. Then second data type, float height. So 5.9 is my height, and I am describing by using the value 5.9. And you should remember, whenever you are having the declaring the float value, you should put f after the value. After the original value, it should have f. That is the value. It is float value. So we are mentioning it by 5.9 f, like that. So that is nothing but second data type called float. Character, my initial. So single character input can be described using a single quote. So that is character initial. Within single quote, I can give my initial as single character input. Boolean value. So I am declaring one more Boolean variable. My Boolean, it is assigned as true. So you can put either true or false here. Then next one, last data type, string name is equal to Ramesh. So you should understand, when I am saying string, that should be surrounded by double quotes, and after that you are terminating with alpha semicolon. Now, once we have assigned all the values, integer input, float input, character input, then boolean input and string input, we have stored in a corresponding variable, age, height, initial, my boolean name. Now I have to print all these things with the help of the print statement of Java, that is called system.out.println. So very simple statement. You can see here the system should always start with capital S. So I hope you remember, system is the class name, out is the object name, that print ln, it is nothing but print the line. So it is a method which is used to display the corresponding the string which you are going to display by using the print statement. It is going to be displayed in your console or command prompt when you are executing the program. Here you can see my name is, so I have put my name is colon inside the double quotes. So my name is colon inside the double quote. This colon is for the purpose of a kind of alignment. So always string should be given inside the double quote. My name is. Then you can see the plus symbol here. Plus symbol in Java, it is nothing but a reference symbol. We use ampersand symbol in C program. Like that, we are using the particular plus symbol as a reference symbol. That means when I am uh, when I am writing like plus of age means this plus age will denote or refer the value stored for the particular variable called age is equal to 21. Similarly, my height is equal to height. My initial is equal to initial. Boolean value is plus my bool. Then my name is used by the referred by the variable name called plus of name. Now after that I am closing this main function here with this particular line. Then after that the public class DT data type ex3 is closed here. So this is my class. I am closing the class here and I am closing the main function. And you should understand, so I can use this double slash as a command line in Java. So it is for the purpose of understanding by the user. So this command line also I can put it here, Java program or data types. So the compiler ignore this command line and it will compile the rest of the programs coding which you have typed after this particular line. This is called multiple command line. So multiple command line means, so you have slash star, then followed by the commands, then star slash. Single line command line means you can use this double slash for the single line command line. Now I have to save my program in a particular folder already saved, so I am just save it again. So dt ex3 dot java, save as type all files. So where you have to save means you go to the C drive, go to the JDK 1.8 Java Development Kit 1.8, go to that particular folder called bin and save it as dtex3 dot java save. So already saved. So you want to replace? Yes, I want to replace. Now go to the command prompt. So change the directory into C colon JDK 1.8 bin. Now you have to compile the program by the following command java c dtex3.java. So one thing you should remember, the class name and the file name should be similar in Java. So I have given the class name as dtex3. You can see it here, dtex3. So I have to give the same name for my file name dtex3. So class name and file name should be similar, and I have to compile by using the command java c java compiler dtex3.java. So it is successfully compiled and I can execute the program java interpreter command java only the class name dtex3. You can see the output. So very simple. That's it. Thank you so much for your patient listening. Thank you.